the arrogant leopard believes itself to be the greatest predator. What will he do when he comes face to face with a tiny porcupine? Don't take your eyes off Kale's journey. Watch until the end to see what surprises await. Under the scorching sun of the African savanna, where life is a fierce animal fight, Kale, a young leopard, strode with its shiny fur and arrogant eyes. Having just grown up, it believed itself to be an unparalleled predator. No prey could escape its sharp claws. Its proud steps seemed to declare that the savanna belonged to it. On a high branch, Kale lazily disdaining the small prey. Confidence was aflame, but arrogance was an undercurrent. It leaped through the grass as if the whole world were watching. Its eyes were shining. It saw everything as a game, not doubting its strength. In the distance, small porcupines appeared, their sharp spines glinting in the sunlight, moving slowly across the savanna. To Kale, they were just an easy meal, not worth worrying about. Its eyes flashed with excitement and arrogance, anticipating a quick victory. It crouched low, its muscles tensed, its claws ready to tear apart its prey. Kale saw no threat in the porcupines, only an opportunity to show off its skills. The savanna was silent, the air heavy as if foretelling a harsh lesson. With each step Kale took, the grass rustled, promising an easy hunt. But in the silence, the savanna prepared to punish the one who flouted its rules. Kale charged forward, claws brandishing confidently, thinking the porcupine was just an easy prey. But the pounce hit a sharp thorn. The pain was like a knife cut. Kale quickly retracted claws, growling softly, angry and surprised. The porcupine, with its thorns standing upright like an impenetrable wall. Pride clouded its instincts, and the savanna responded mercilessly. Kale, driven by anger, bit hard at the porcupine, but the thorns dug deep into its mouth. Blood oozed out. Once again, ignorance paid. With a frustrated roar, the porcupine walked leisurely away, leaving Kale in utter humiliation. Alone on the savanna, its eyes were empty, its pride shattered. The small, wise porcupine had taught Kale its first lesson. No opponent was worth contempt. Hunger screamed, and this animal fight was a deep cut, forcing Kale to change. But could it rise from this fall? The defeat by the porcupine was a deep wound, leaving Kale with hunger screaming in its empty stomach. It trudged through the dry brush, its fur ragged under the red sunset. Its breathing was labored, but its eyes were sharper, no longer arrogant, seeking nothing but prey. The savanna punished but taught the listener. Kale stopped, watching the birds glide across the sky, not rushing as before. Ears pricked, it learned to read the movement, each beat of the wing. Hunger drove it, but doubt crept in, forcing Kale to face itself. The defeat by the porcupine was a fire, burning away its pride, stirring a new instinct, ready to make amends. By the sparkling stream, Kale drank, its eyes reflecting on the water, as if questioning its once invincible strength. Its shadow stretched across the savanna, each step carrying a new determination, no longer showing off. Kale understood. Hunting requires more than claws, but patience and intelligence. Night fell, the savanna was silent, but opportunity was lurking. With a new look, Kale was ready to face the challenge, not chasing after arrogance, but following its trained instincts. The defeat by the porcupine was a lesson learned, an animal fight that reshaped its spirit. Kale, though lonely, was no longer a fledgling leopard. It walked, determined to rise from the painful fall. But would the new opportunity be enough to restore its faith? As darkness enveloped the savanna, Kale climbed a tall tree, its body blending into the darkness, its eyes glowing like fire. It watched the baboons move, unhurried, each breath measured carefully. Patience was the sharp edge of a predator. One of the baboons let out a cry of alarm, but it was too late. Kale lunged forward, its claws closing in on the female. Its jaws clenched, and the prey stopped struggling. The savanna was silent, except for Kale's low growl, its first sign of victory. This hunt was not just for food, but a testament to its transformation. Kale savored its prey, its eyes gleaming with satisfaction, but not with the arrogance of the day before. Under the silver moonlight it rested, belly full, fur glistening. This animal fight filled its hunger, restored some of the confidence the porcupine had broken. Kale had learned from the thorns, from the pain, to hunt with its mind, not just its claws. The savanna never stopped testing it, but Kale had changed, ready to face a new mindset. Conquering the baboon was the first step, but the savanna demanded more from the one who stood up. Would this victory be enough to propel Kale further? Dawn was breaking. Kale strode across the savanna, its eyes sharp and patient. The herd of impalas grazed near the ravine, unaware of the approaching danger. Kale crouched low, holding its breath, its muscles taut as strings, waiting for the perfect moment. Failure taught caution. Perseverance brought victory. The wind suddenly changed direction, carrying Kale's scent to the prey. The impalas started to run. Kale backed away, its eyes slightly disappointed, but it did not collapse. It was no longer a young leopard, easily giving up. This small failure was a test, but Kale refused to stop, its body ready for the next hunt. Kale moved further, its eyes focused, and in a perfect moment, it lunged, its claws catching the impala, its jaws snapping shut. As it feasted on its prey, Kale's eyes sparkled with pride, not just for the meal, but for surpassing itself. The savanna glowed in the morning sun, as if celebrating its growth. The porcupine taught patience, the baboon gave confidence, and the impala shaped Kale into a true predator. The savanna was a constant test, but Kale learned from pain. Hunting with a new mind and attitude. This victory was a turning point, strengthening its tempered pride, but Kale's journey still had a long way to go. But Kale's journey to adulthood had only just begun. Beneath the shade of an ancient tree, Kale rested, its fur glistening in the golden sunlight. Its eyes sparkled with pride, but not the arrogance of the past. Victory over the impala not only filled its hunger, but restored the pride that had been shattered by the tiny porcupine. The savanna took away, but taught the changeable. Defeat had tempered it, taught it to respect all opponents, be they small thorns or large horns. Kale was no longer the immature leopard who relied solely on strength, but hunted with a new mind and attitude. Kale stood, its gait steady, each step filled with caution and humility. It sniffed the wind, its ears pricked, its gaze scanning the vast savanna where prey and danger awaited. The sunset cast a golden glow over it, as if acknowledging its maturity. Kale had learned from the porcupine's spines, from its victory over the impala, shaping itself into a true predator. The savanna was still vast and challenging, but Kale was ready, with a confidence forged in pain. It would not just hunt, but prove itself. A new journey was unfolding, and Kale, its gaze calm, was ready to face what the savanna would bring.
Although horse populations live in the wild, these are wild or semi-wild animals. As herbivores, they find strength and safety in numbers. To be able to escape from predators, their legs also become longer, thereby increasing their neck length. Running speed can be up to 54 mph. Although they are not predators, they do not give up their lives easily. The Przewalski's horse, the last true wild horse species, survives in harsh deserts and steppe regions. Unlike domesticated horses, these wild animals remain constantly alert to predators like wolves and big cats. Their sharp hearing and wide vision help them detect danger from afar, making every horse fight a crucial battle for survival. Only slightly smaller than the Siberian tiger, the lion is the second largest big cat with a muscular body. Lions can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh up to 550 pounds. Therefore, it is easy to understand why the lion is known as the king of the forest. A lion's powerful build allows it to generate a bite force of 650 psi. Strong enough to crush bones. Despite their large size, lions can reach speeds of up to 50 mph in short bursts. Giving them an edge when ambushing prey. Lions can go up to 4 days without drinking water, but cannot go without food. Therefore, it hunts everywhere to find enough food for a day. A fully grown male lion requires approximately 15 lbs of meat per day to sustain its energy levels. While a lioness consumes slightly less. When food is scarce, lions will scavenge or even attempt to take down unusual prey, leading to surprising hunting behaviors. With their strength and weight, they can eat up to 88 pounds of meat in one meal. They are ready to hunt large prey and protect their pride. But there is one special thing. Lions hunt wild horses. This is very rare before. Wild animals like wild horses are not commonly targeted by lions because they live in open grasslands with few hiding spots, making an ambush difficult. However, under extreme hunger, lions have been documented attempting to hunt these fast and powerful animals. This is a trace of the battle, proving that lions hunted wild horses. Researchers tracked mountain lions to find out because this had never happened before. And they were surprised to discover that a mountain lion actually ate wild horses. This is explained when we witness with our own eyes. The people who invade this place with the desire to turn the territory of wild horses into dust, and their hungry stomachs will be filled. The two lions silently watched and suddenly accelerated, performing a coordinated chase to take down their prey. However, they failed and almost lost their lives with fierce kicks from wild horses. Known as the king of the grassland with its brutal attack, it has now tasted bitterness. Unable to accept this outcome, hunger does not allow them to stop. They have to hunt for other large prey. At the right moment, a herd of giraffes pass by, falling into the lion's sights. Determined to find a meal today, it makes an obsessive chase, quickly taking down its prey. Giraffes, despite their gentle appearance, are dangerous prey. They can reach speeds of 37 per minute and deliver kicks with enough force to crush a lion's skull. A giraffe fight against a lion can be intense, as their long legs allow them to strike from a distance. making it difficult for predators to land a successful attack. However, when lions hunt in groups, they can overwhelm even the strongest of prey. A crocodile lay sunning itself on the grass. It did not move and had no intention of attacking a nearby horse. In front of the dangerous crocodile, the horse could not help but be alert, rush to attack the crocodile, and kick the crocodile, causing the crocodile to fly off the ground. The crocodile had no choice but to run away. The same species as horses, donkeys, although not as big, can become extremely ferocious and dangerous when threatened. This donkey was being threatened by a hyena. Before being attacked, it attacked the hyena. The bitten hyena screamed in pain. Or wild horses, too, are highly alert and defensive species. They are very sensitive to the approaches of other animals. When faced with a dangerous situation, wild horses will run away to protect themselves. When unable to run, horses use their powerful front legs to kick or respond to enemies. However, wild horses usually avoid conflict if possible, and usually only attack when they feel threatened or overwhelmed. Horses are healthy animals with large bodies and endurance. Wild animals always create cruel competition for survival. And cold-blooded nature of animals. To survive, they can only rely on their own strength. Wild horses are among the most challenging prey due to their speed, endurance, and defensive strength. Unlike zebras, which weigh around 660 pops, wild horses can weigh up to 990 pops, making them more difficult to take down. Horses are healthy animals with large bodies and endurance. Not only that, this animal also has a special lethal kick. A horse's kick delivers over 2,000 psi of force. Strong enough to break bones or even fatally injure a predator instantly. Unlike zebras, which rely mostly on speed, wild horses will actively defend themselves when threatened. Horses are highly alert and defensive. They are very sensitive to the approaches of other animals. That's why, when he saw the dog approaching, he used his kicks to push the dog away.
When faced with a herd of wild horses, the pit bull eventually had to run away when he could not confront the whole herd of horses. In another situation that happened in the forest, a wolf attacked a horse. It seemed like it was eating well, but the wolf was immediately brutally bitten by the horse. The wolf had no chance to resist. It lay motionless on the ground after being thrown by wild horses. Ultimately, the hunter becomes the hunted. Hunting alone is a big mistake for wolves. Just as it was about to attack the black horse, the black horse immediately attacked the wolf with kicks. Wolves rely on teamwork to take down large prey, but even in packs they struggle to subdue a fully grown wild horse. Most often they target young or weakened individuals. But even then, a single well-placed kick can end a wolf's life instantly. This intense battle for survival is often captured in a wild animal documentary. Showcasing the raw power and instincts of predator and prey in the wild. Or zebras too. They possess kicks and strong teeth. When in danger, as long as they calmly exert their strength, predators don't seem to have any chance. This lion attacked the baby zebra, which immediately received a strong kick from the mother zebra. The strong kick caused serious injuries to the lion's face, but luckily it was still alive. The grassland is the territory of lions. The zebra is always in sight. It seems it has no other choice, forcing it to fight back with its life. It's hard to beat someone who never gives up. Zebras also have extremely dangerous advantages. When the lion was about to attack, the zebra suddenly kicked him, causing the lion to give up in fear. Wildebeest are also prey that lions target. But prey as large as wildebeest is difficult for lions to successfully find a meal. This wildebeest used its best weapon against the hungry lions. Causing the lion to be stabbed multiple times. Choosing to hunt alone was the lion's mistake. When the wildebeest used his sharp horns to attack, it was confused by this wildebeest's aggression, but still stubbornly tried to get its meal. In the end, there was no meal at all. Wildebeest can weigh between 400 CP 600 pounds and possess sharp, curved horns that they use for both defense and combat. A single charge from a wildebeest can impale a lion, making them one of the riskiest prey animals to hunt. Herbivores are not as easy to hunt as you think. Even though they are injured after attacks, they still have a strong vitality. Wild Animals has trained them to have strategies to fight predators. Titan, a 14,000-pound African elephant, stands as a towering symbol of strength and loyalty among wild animals. Like the grizzly bear ruling Yellowstone's rugged terrain, Titan commands the savanna with unmatched power and presence. His massive frame and piercing tusks make him a force of nature. Revered by all who witness his dominance in the heart of Africa's untamed wilderness. In Amboseli National Park, Kenya, vast grasslands unfold beneath the towering Kilimanjaro, echoing the wild beauty of sweeping plains. This is Titan's kingdom, where wild animals thrive in a landscape shaped by nature's raw, unrelenting force. Here, survival demands resilience, and Titan, with his commanding presence, embodies the spirit of this unforgiving yet breathtaking corner of the world. At San Diego Zoo Safari Park in California, American scientists study elephant behavior to safeguard these majestic creatures in Africa. Through the Amboseli Trust for Elephants, backed by U.S. conservation efforts, this wild animal documentary captures Titan's remarkable journey. Watch as he tenderly guides his herd. His gentle touch with a calf revealing a heart as vast as his strength. Forging a bond that transcends the wild. In this wild animal documentary, we follow Titan through harrowing trials, shielding his herd from predators, facing fierce rivals, and proving his reign as the true king. Prepare to witness a saga of courage, survival, and triumph that redefines what it means to rule the wild. A story that will leave you in awe. In the scorching dry season, Titan leads his herd through Amboseli's parched lands. A perilous quest for water among wild animals. In this wild animal documentary, we witness his resolve as the savanna's relentless heat tests their endurance. Dust swirls around Titan's massive frame, his body a beacon for his family. Like a heavy-duty American truck powering through rugged terrain, Titan's strength drives the herd forward. His trumpeting calls rally them, a sound that echoes across the plains, signaling hope. This journey, fraught with danger, showcases Titan's unyielding commitment to survival, setting the stage for a gripping tale. As lions stalk a vulnerable calf, Titan charges with unyielding fury. His tusks gleaming in the dawn light, a protector among wild animals. The intense heart-racing standoff unfolds as Titan's pounding steps send the predators scattering in a blur of action. His roar shakes the air, a testament to his loyalty. At the Elephant Sanctuary in Tennessee, American conservationists study such protective behaviors, aiding elephants like Titan. His courage, like the unstoppable force of a truck plowing through obstacles, drives home a powerful message. This moment of bravery, saving the calf. Our hearts swell with empathy, drawing us into Titan's world, where family is worth any risk. Titan's triumph over the lion cements his role as the ultimate guardian. His 25-mile-per-hour sprint, defying his massive size, leaves us in awe. Much like a truck's raw power. The Elephant Sanctuary's research, rooted in Tennessee, reveals how elephant social bonds fuel such acts, informing global conservation. This documentary unveils Titan's heart. His protective charge, a symbol of devotion among wild animals. As the herd reaches water, Titan stands watch, his strength a shield. This thrilling encounter, blending danger and loyalty, ignites our admiration, urging us to cherish the wild's fearless defenders. Titan, the mighty warrior, shows a surprising playful side as he splashes mud in the Amboseli pools, his trunk spraying water with joyful abandon. Teasing a curious calf, his jubilant trumpets echo across the savanna, revealing a softer, lighter side of the giant. This joyful display contrasts sharply with the fierce battles he faces, showing us the full spectrum of his character. Much like America's beaver, crafting dams with incredible precision, Titan's intelligence shines through in these playful moments. His playful antics, vividly captured, bring a smile and warmth, drawing us deeper into his world. Titan's trunk, with over 40,000 muscles, is a marvel. Whether it's picking grasses or gently caressing a family member. His memory, recalling paths across hundreds of miles, rivals the beaver's instinct for engineering. This documentary highlights Titan's charm. His mud baths, a surprising display of a giant's gentleness. The International Elephant Foundation, based in Texas, funds research into these behaviors, revealing how elephants use touch to communicate and build deep social bonds. This insight into their complex lives, paired with Titan's playful moments, sparks our curiosity and brings us closer to the wonders of the wild. Among all the creatures of the wild, Titan's intelligence stands out. His playful interactions are testament to his emotional depth. This documentary celebrates his capacity for connection, highlighting the depth of his relationships within the herd. San Diego Zoo's efforts, supported by the International Elephant Foundation, inspire conservation across America. Titan's trunk, a marvel of precision and strength. Leaves us in awe of nature's ingenuity. As he playfully interacts with the calf, a deep sense of warmth fills us. His gentleness transcending all boundaries. It inspires us to admire elephants and fuels a powerful call to protect these magnificent creatures. In the heart of Amboseli, Titan faces his greatest rival. A young, fierce male elephant bent on claiming his territory among wild animals. This dramatic showdown erupts, tusks crashing with the force of thunder, shaking the ground beneath their immense power. Titan, a towering force, roars his battle cry, shaking the savanna with the raw intensity of his might. Like Yellowstone's gray wolves defending their pack, Titan's fight is a raw struggle for dominance. The Wildlife Conservation Society, based in New York, trains Amboseli's rangers. Steadfast guardians ensuring these epic battles don't mark the end for elephants. This showdown, pulsing with intensity, showcases Titan's unyielding resilience. A king defending his throne against all odds. As dust swirls, Titan locks trunks with his rival, each maneuver a testament to his cunning and strength. Yet, a darker threat looms. Poaching claims countless wild animals yearly. His hard-fought victory, though triumphant, is overshadowed by this peril. Titan's triumph cements his reign, a blazing testament to resilience in this wild animal documentary. Yet the shadow of poaching grows ever more menacing, threatening the lives of wild creatures in ways never seen before. U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service bolsters the Wildlife Conservation Society's anti-poaching efforts, securing Amboseli's future. Titan's stand embodies resilience, a powerful call to action in the fight for survival. The gripping footage, rangers patrolling. Titan fiercely defending his family ignites both hope and urgency. His strength, a beacon in the wild, drives us to protect elephants at all costs. Titan's journey, raw and heroic, urges us to defend these kings of the savanna, ensuring their legacy endures for generations to come.
But what lies ahead for the changed leopard in the savanna? Dawn breaks, Kale strides across the savanna, its coat shining with the golden light of victory. With a confidence forged from defeat and victory. The savanna is a harsh teacher, but those who learn become legends. Kale is no longer the arrogant leopard, relying only on its claws. Porcupines teach it patience. Impalas give it pride. It respects all opponents, from small thorns to large horn. The vast savanna, where impalas, elephants, and danger await, is Kael's new playground. Now hunting with a mind and a heart forged by pain. Will it dominate, or will the savanna teach a new lesson? Subscribe to our channel to see kale conquer its next challenge. Don't miss it. Kale's story has only just begun. As the sunset glows golden, kale disappears into the bushes, carrying with it its hope and desire to conquer. A new journey is unfolding, and kale, with a gleam in its eye, is ready to continue its legend. The savanna is waiting, and kale will face it, step by step, challenge by challenge. Stay tuned to see kale continue its animal fight.